and welcome to another edition of Elections Unlocked, the show that brings you all the news that's happening around the elections. And today, there's a big story that's brewing once again from Maharashtra that's turning out to be a real battleground state because Raj Thackeray, the Maharashtra Navnirman Sena leader, has created a bit of a buzz by holding a meeting with Amit Shah, the BJP's home minister, the country's home minister, along with the National General Secretary of the BJP, Vinod Thaure, at his residence. All of this is happening in the national capital, suggesting there could be a tie-up between the BJP and the MNS. But the Sharath Pawar faction has also extended an offer to Raj Thackeray, urging him to join the Mahavikas Agadi instead. The NCP further asserted that the BJP won't hesitate to sideline its allies when they outlive their usefulness. So Raj Thackeray clearly is being wooed. Meanwhile, Uddhav Thackeray, the chief of the Sena UBT, has made a scathing attack on the ruling BJP, accusing the BJP of destabilizing both political parties and political families, households. He lamented the theft of the party symbol by the Shinde Sena, and he was predicting the BJP's downfall in Maharashtra. The BJP, on its part, has stayed silent so far on the move to woo Raj Thackeray. There is also confusion in Baramati, because remember here, Ajit Pawar's wife is likely to contest against Supriya Sule, the daughter of Sharath Pawar. So family wars all over in Maharashtra. The Pawars on one side, the Thackerays on the other. Clearly, Maharashtra's politics is splintering. Sahil Joshi joined me. Sahil, what do you make out of this latest move of Raj Thackeray? Someone who's had, what, 2% votes, maximum 4 to 5% in some elections, suddenly being wooed. Is he looking at options now? Who's driving this, the BJP or Raj Thackeray?
Well, what is driving in politics right now is the need of the hour. And the need of the hour is basically that the BJP needs even that partner which can contribute even 1.5% to 2% vote share in Maharashtra. You know, look at the Mood of the Nation survey. What we have been predicting since then is that there is only 3 to 4% difference between the vote share of the Mahavikas Agadi and that of NDA. Now, not only the vote share, but also they have realized that especially in the city like Mumbai, or the area around Mumbai, where Uddhav Thackeray still holds his clout, and they think that the combination of the Congress vote share and Congress vote bank and Uddhav Thackeray, will give MVA a chance to win a couple of seats in Mumbai, which will make Uddhav Thackeray's party survive for the next assembly elections as well. So what they actually need is a Thackeray who can campaign against Uddhav Thackeray in the same tone and tenure the way Uddhav Thackeray is doing in Maharashtra. On the other hand, Raj Thackeray's party is very desperate to revive itself. Since the time the rise of Modi of Narendra Modi in Indian politics, in Maharashtra specifically, Raj Thackeray used to be a charm for the youngsters who wanted kind of new India. After Modi's rise, that vote share has shifted towards BJP, and Raj Thackeray has been struggling since 2014, 19, and even in 24 elections. So it will be a new lease of life for him, even if the BJP is ready to share one seat in Mumbai for him. So it's a need of the hour, not completely need for the BJP, but also of the MNS, which has brought them together.
You know, it's very interesting, Sahil, you say that, because the sense one gets is, of course, with Uddhav Thackeray aligning with the so-called secular front, the Hindutva space opens up. Raj Thackeray will look to occupy that Maharashtrian Hindutva space, and thereby the BJP also benefits in its own way from trying to attract some of the hardcore rank and file of the Shiv Sena. At the same time, as Sahil pointed out, it could be a new lease of life for Raj Thackeray. Sahil Joshi, for giving us a sense of why Raj Thackeray is making those moves. Appreciate you joining us. Let's stay with Maharashtra today at the top of the show on Elections Unlocked, because it is a bit of a Pawar Parivar in Maharashtra's Baramati, as we are calling it, a Parivar Parivar. How is it all playing out in Baramati? Take a look.
The battle for Baramati gets complicated with each passing day. While the Lok Sabha contest in Baramati is likely to be between Ajit Pawar's wife Sunetra and his cousin Supriya Sule, its outcome will determine who has complete control over the organization at the grassroots level. Ajit Pawar was a sitting MLA from Baramati when he rebelled against his uncle Sharath Pawar in July 2023, taking away the symbol and splitting the party. He knew the entire Pawar clan would oppose him.
आता घरातले वरिष्ठ ते एकमेव आहे. दुसरे म्हणजे आई परंतु ते पुण्यात असतात. त्याच्यामुळं मी आणि माझा परिवार सोडला तर कदाचित बाकीचे सगळे माझ्या विरोधामध्ये प्रचार करतील.
Nearly a year later, his own elder brother Srinivas Pawar is campaigning for their cousin Supriya Sule at Baramati.
ही वस्तुस्थिती ही RSSची केव्हापासूनची चाल होती की त्यांना शरद पवार हे नाव संपवायचं. त्यांनी खूप प्रयत्न केला आणि तुम्ही जे कोणी वाचत असाल इतिहासाने पण हेच केलं. जेव्हा घरातला कोणी त्याच्यामध्ये फोडता येतो तेव्हाच ते घर संपतं, नाही तर घर एक असतं तर ते संपूच शकत नाही.
तो कोई लोगों की नहीं पड़ी है. महाराष्ट्र में आज बारामती में सूखा पड़ा है. पानी की दिक्कत हो रही है लोगों के लिए. आज किसान का आप देख रहे क्या हाल है. आज भ्रष्टाचार आप इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड्स पे देख रहे हैं, लेकिन इसके बारे में चर्चा नहीं हुई. सिर्फ शरद पवार जी को हराना है, इतना ही उनका एजेंडा है.
Ajit Pawar's son Jay is working hard with the party youth wing for a door-to-door campaign in preparation for his mother Sunetra to contest against his aunt. The Sharath Pawar faction of NCP has been granted trumpet as its symbol after Ajit Pawar took away the alarm clock. On May 7th, Baramati will have to choose between the trumpet and the clock to represent it in the coming Lok Sabha. Bureau Report, India Today.
As I said, the Pawar family split wide open in Baramati this time. Joining me now is someone who's taken a stand in favor of his uncle Sharath Pawar against his own brother Ajit Pawar. Ajit Pawar's younger brother Srinivas Pawar is joining me now. Srinivas ji, I'm told it's your birthday today, so pehle aapko janmdin ki mubarak, happy birthday. But I want to understand, you have been campaigning, or you went yesterday, campaigned in Baramati, and you've spoken out against your elder brother Ajit Pawar. You've come out against him, and it appears that you've decided to back Sharath Pawar and Supriya Sule. Is it true that you have come out in the open, called various names to your brother and suggested that the family cannot be split apart in this manner? What have you told Ajit Pawar when you've come out against him?
Hey Rajdeep, I will not say that Parivar will break, but it is hurting because you know our family is around Pawar Saab since last 60, 70 years, and we are all very much together all the time, thick and thin. Whatever happens, we are always together. And yes, Ajit, I call him Dada, he is my elder brother. He took certain decisions in last couple of years, and I was always with him in whatever good, bad, whatever he did. And you know, you have to follow your brother. And sometimes it was against Pawar Sahab, but I was still with him. And when we were discussing about this Lok Sabha, that time when he said that his wife, my Vaini, will contest against Supriya, that was disturbing to me because I was thinking he is for Maharashtra and Supriya is doing really good job in Delhi, a member of parliament. So I was trying to convince him to don't do this because it is not done. Saab has done so much for our family, and I'm not liking it actually. But he said, no, I have decided. Then I felt bad. If he has already decided, then I said I have to support Saab at this point of his life. So I have taken decision. I will go with Pawar Saab, and I will campaign for Supriya.
You're telling me something important. You're saying you're going to campaign in this Lok Sabha election for Supriya Sule against your own brother's wife is because you say your primary loyalty in a way is with Sharath Pawar, that you feel that what has been done to Sharath Pawar is wrong at this age and his stage in his career. Am I correct?
Not only my, I will say entire family's loyalty is and should be with Pawar Sahab.
But the family seems divided, isn't it, Srinivasji? That this whole decision of Supriya Sule versus Sunetra Pawar has divided the Pawar family wide open in a way. Ajit Pawar and his immediate family on one side and the rest of you on the other. The family is broken.
No, I don't think so. It's up to once the election is over, everybody will be together. I don't think it will happen. But I mean, it's sad that he took this decision, and now we have to be together with Pawar side.
Do you believe there's a possibility that Ajit Pawar will reverse this decision? Will any of you try and persuade him to avoid this family battle?
Yesterday was my mother's birthday. She's 86. There we met, all me, Dada, and my two sisters. That time also I was telling him, don't do this. There is still time. Election is still, there is time. You think over it. If Supriya will be alone, no family member is there, then I am not a politician, you know that. So I'll go back to Mumbai and take care of my business.
But what is the reasoning being given? Is it true that the BJP has almost made it a precondition that Ajit Pawar has to put up his wife for him to be part of this alliance? Is it the BJP that has forced Ajit Pawar to put up his wife against Supriya Sule?
Indirectly or directly, they are involved in this, because day before yesterday, one of their ministers was in Baramati and he said, our target is Sharath Pawar and we want to defeat him. So openly he said, so one can make out.
Srinivasji, you are among the few Pawars who've never contested an election. You've stayed firmly out of politics. Will this be the first time that you're actually now going out and campaigning in this manner, that you're also now decided this time you will campaign?
We as a family campaign, because we do social work in that area. My wife is into social work, so she does a lot of social work. So people know us. So we go for campaign, but it is always for Sahab or Dada. But now it's family against family. If it happens, I'm still hopeful that Dada understands the situation and changes his mind.
You're saying that you do not want this to be family versus family, but as you said, there's a certain inevitability. You're still hopeful that your elder brother changes his mind. But if he does not, you will campaign for Supriya Sule as of now. Am I correct to get it in perspective?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Srinivas Pawar, I appreciate you joining us and telling us exactly where you stand. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Raj. Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
So why is Maharashtra politics becoming so fractious? To give us the big picture now, Girish Kuber, leading journalist, editor of Lok Satta, joins us, Marathi newspaper. Girish, what do you make out of Maharashtra politics at the moment? The way it's playing out from the outside, it seems it's completely cracking apart. Family versus family. One day Thackeray versus Thackeray, next day Pawar versus Pawar. Even Congress versus Congress.
It's a state is in a complete political mess, and no one exactly knows what exactly may be unfolding. But looking at this Raj Thackeray episode, which is now it's expected now he will be part of the Mahayuti, Mahagadbandhan. It looks like BJP is trying to use another Thackeray to beat their current Pithanari, Uddhav Thackeray. And that's the only game, because everybody knows Raj Thackeray doesn't have what it was few years back. And now, he initially, when couple of years back, when he was thinking of joining part of the BJP alliance, we described it as a B team of the BJP. Now, eventually, it turns out to be he could be D team of the BJP, because B is already another faction of Shiv Sena, C is another faction of NCP.
Raj Thackeray is a kind of D team. What about Ajit Pawar putting up, likely to put up his wife against Supriya Sule? How do you read that? That the Pawar family also seems to be split apart, and the BJP hopes to benefit presumably from that too.
Yes, that's exactly the game. And people close to Ajit Pawar, they say that it's not that he was interested in building his wife, because he know what is at stake. But it was BJP which was insisting him rather pressurizing him to have his wife in the fray, because dividing the Pawar family, dividing the Thackeray family, that's the biggest achievement from the BJP's long-term game's point of view, and that's what they are doing. It's not that these people are, especially the Thackerays, and looking at the Supreme Court order today, it's going to be extremely tough. And now everybody is realizing Eknath Shinde doesn't have a traction beyond Thane. Ajit Pawar doesn't have a traction beyond a couple of constituencies in Western Maharashtra, but still they're being used because it's in Marathi. There is a saying like, you use guesses sandals to beat Scorpio. Pahunacha vanine vinchu maarne. So this is exactly BJP is doing. And the funniest part of this current political scenario is that BJP doesn't need rivals. It is using their own friends or foes, for friends turn foes, to beat their rivals. It's a completely new paradigm in the current political scenario.
You know, you mentioned long-term strategy, short-term strategy of the BJP. Is this all about short-term at the moment, benefiting the BJP and Lok Sabha, and then looking at the Vidhan Sabha at a splintered opposition? Will the BJP be seen going forward as the party that has broken Maharashtra's politics, or do they emerge as the big winner now?
See, even in the short term, it's not going to help BJP, because in the last parliamentary election, when Raj Thackeray was at its so-called peak, he couldn't get more than 2.5% votes. Before that, it was even less than that. So it's not going to help in a way. But what BJP wants, they know that he's not a winner. Putting a bet on him is not going to help them politically, but helping him will help cut Shiv Sena to size. Currently, BJP's bigger challenge is that even after two splits, they are not going anywhere. They are stuck. Eknath Shinde isn't working. Ajit Pawar isn't working. So they are in a complete desperate mode. And looking at the number of MPs Maharashtra stands, because Bihar they are unsure. Other states, everybody knows what exactly is the situation. So they want maximum number of seats. Even India Today, your own poll suggested it will be 28 versus 20. So that's also much less for the BJP what they had compared to this last time. They had 42 plus 1. So even that kind of a loss, it's a huge one for the BJP in the larger game of things. So they want every seat, whatever that matters. So that's why you have Ashok Chavan, you have Raj Thackeray, everybody being pulled over, pressurized and attracted.
As you can see in those numbers, Girish, it's 26-22 is what the mood of the nation predicts for Maharashtra, but that would be a big jolt if that happened to the BJP. So the BJP making every effort to break the opposition in that state or win over new allies in Maharashtra. Girish Kuber, thanks very much for joining us. Let's give you a quick wrap of what else is happening across the country on the election campaign trail. The Congress Working Committee held its meeting today. Though Sonia Gandhi was present, Rahul Gandhi remained absent yet again. Reportedly, 86 seats are up for discussion in the meeting, including also discussions over the poll manifesto at that election committee meeting. It is Congress versus left, meanwhile, in Kerala, and that battle has escalated, especially over Congress MP Shashi Tharoor's seat of Thiruvananthapuram. Tharoor claiming the left and the CPI in particular trying to break into his vote bank. The BJP and Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who's contesting against him, mocking the India Alliance for those divisions. Pashupati Paras has quit. The Lok Janshakti Party leader has quit the NDA alliance or the NDA government after a snub in Bihar, where his nephew Chirag Paswan, son of Ramvilas Paswan, has got 5 seats, but Paras hasn't got any. He may now join the opposition Gathbandhan in that state. Amidst mounting trouble, KCR's daughter K. Kavita moved the Supreme Court today, challenging her arrest in the Liquorgate probe. This after the ED alleged an AAP Kavita conspiracy in the alleged scam. The AAP has also strongly denied those allegations. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party leader Sanjay Singh finally took oath as a member of the Rajya Sabha after a Delhi court permitted him to visit Parliament. Singh has been in Tihar jail since October last year in connection again with a case pertaining to the now scrapped Delhi excise policy. This is Sanjay Singh's second term as a Rajya Sabha MP from the Aam Aadmi Party. Okay, just about enough time to wrap this edition of Elections Unlocked. But as always, I want to leave you with an image today. The image is of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He's been on a southern tour over the last few days. Today, he held a road show in Salem. It was his concluding day of this yatra. In 5 days, Prime Minister Modi has crisscrossed all 5 states south of the Vindhyas. As we say goodnight for the day, listening to the Prime Minister when he became rather emotional while speaking in Salem about a colleague of his, a BJP worker, an auditor by profession, Ramesh, who was hacked to death in his house in 2013. Listen in to what made the Prime Minister break down almost in the middle of his speech. Thanks for watching. Stay well, stay safe. Jai Hind, Namaskar.
आज सेलम आया हूं तो स्वाभाविक रूप से ऑडिटर रमेश की याद आना भी बहुत स्वाभाविक है। दुर्भाग्य से आज सेलम का मेरा वो रमेश हमारे बीच नहीं है। रमेश दिन रात काम करने वाला हमारा साथी था। वो अच्छे प्रवक्ता थे, लेकिन उनकी हत्या कर दी गई थी। मैं उन्हें आज अपनी श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करता हूं।